However, global supply chains are entering a new and far more uncertain phase. A report released by Davos by the World Economic Forum warns that volatility is no longer a temporary shock, but a structural reality, forcing companies and governments to rethink how and where they invest, produce, and also trade. As leaders gather at the annual meeting 2026, supply chain resilience has emerged as a central economic and strategic priority in a fragmented global landscape. Now, the report titled Global Value Chains Outlook 2026 finds that nearly 3 in 4 business leaders now prioritize resilience investments, with 74% viewing it as a key driver of long-term growth. The firm says global value chains are being fundamentally rewired by geopolitical fragmentation, expanding industrial policy, the energy transition, and rapid technological change. In 2025 alone, tariff escalations between major economies reshuffled more than $400 billion in global trade flows, underscoring how political decisions are redrawing commercial maps. Conflicts and security risks have also disrupted key shipping routes from the Black Sea to the Red Sea, pushing container shipping costs by up to 40% year on year. At the same time, manufacturing output is advanced economies in growing at its weakest pace since the 2009 financial crisis, while more than 3,000 new trade and industrial policy measures were introduced globally last year. The report warns that efficiency-driven supply chains are no longer fit for purpose in a world of permanent disruption. To help businesses and governments adapt, the World Economic Forum has launched a new digital tool, the Manufacturing and Supply Chain Readiness Navigator. This tool allows governments to identify competitiveness gaps and prioritize reforms, while companies can assess infrastructure readiness and ecosystem strength before making investment decisions. Case studies from Ireland, China, and Qatar are highlighting how targeted policies, digital infrastructure, and real-time data systems are strengthening national supply security.
World leaders are gathering here at the World Economic Forum in Davos. Now, this is a very, very important time for the global economy. The risks to global supply chains is the biggest and the most important aspect, according to the World Economic Forum report. Now, what these leaders discuss here on global supply chains, what are the next steps to ease the global supply chain risks, will be an important aspect. And we at WION will bring you all the key aspects and insights from the World Economic Forum here in Davos. This is Rahul Karunakar with camera person Piyush Kumar for WION World is One.